to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Lawson with it. Now defended by Insanity. Gibson dishes to Young. That three off the mark. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Smith the pass to Insanity. The screen from Thompson. Here's Insanity. And the three off target.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
And Lawson with the drive. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Cavaliers have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Here's Insanity. The dish to Love. Passes it to Insanity. No good. Great D that time from Gibson.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And it's George missing. Outside for Lawson. George with the ball. Now Smith defending. Outside, George. Turner dishes to Lawson. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow.
And we finished one half of basketball.
Guys over here with Tristan Thompson, and Tristan,
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the threes, they just drop for him consistently. He was in a zone in that first half.
I'll say, this couldn't have been a more productive day for him from long range so far.
LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving is out there with Insanity, and it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers.
I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
And here are the Cavaliers now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. They come into this.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they are not backing off at all, are they?
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Clippers delivered quite a performance. He finished with 22 points and seemed to be seeing the action in slow motion, piling up a huge amount of assists. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him.
And the Pacers with possession here. A 12-point game. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Lawson kicks to Hill. Misses from close range. Cleveland's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
With the pass.
There's the feed to Stuckey. There's the pick. Here's Powell. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Harris passes to LeBron. Here's Insanity. Off target from outside.
He can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
Lawson drives in. Here's Hill. Cans the shot from the wing. Hill's got 6.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look. Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Pacers trail by 12. They set the pick. Here's Lawson. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew Contact on the shot. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And when he's gotten himself to the line this season, he's come through right around 74% of the time.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or to become alarmed about it.
Paul George, he's checked in for Powell. Here's Insanity. Lawson defending. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the third. James, no good.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Here's George. 2 on the clock. And the serious dunk to finish it off.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls. Cavalier girls. You feel pumped up now?
Insanity. Can't hit. And the final period of play just about to start. Checked in for Gary Harris. In Indiana with a change here too. Powell, he's checked in for Ty Lawson. On the court for Indiana. Powell is out there with Taj Gibson. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Rodney Stuckey. And it's Turner in at the 5, home in the paint. From outside the arc. And that's collected by Insanity. Cleveland leading by 14. Irving can't hit. Stuckey against Love. Stuckey kicks to Powell. Dishes it to Gibson. Left side, George. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Smith on the wing. The 3. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
On the wing, Stuckey. Covered by Irving. Second chance shot. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. The Pacers making a switch here. Lawson's checked in.
Ty Lawson.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. The Cavaliers leading by 15. Down low, here's Love. No good. Excellent D there from George. Pass to Lawson. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound. George with no one around. And it's George again missing. Cleveland's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Insanity, the pass to Irving. Here's Insanity. It's a pick by Love. Irving with a clean look. Nails the wide-open jump shot. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
It's stolen by Smith. Here's Insanity. Good D by Lawson.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
There's the pass to George. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. And that's now 18 points for Paul George. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Insanity the pass to Thompson. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's Insanity. Lawson defending. Insanity. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And the Cavaliers lead by 17.
Timeout. Start it.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Gentlemen, I had a chance to find out what Nate McMillan was discussing with his players. He told Kyrie Irving that he wants their offense to run through him. Coach asked him directly to take the reins of their offense. He wants him to have a huge impact at that end of the floor for the rest of this game. He said also that their offense needs to be a patient one. He told them, don't rush things. Use as much of that shot clock as you need to. So Coach waiting until the final stages to pull a few tricks out of his sleeve. Kevin, let's see if he's made a wise decision.
Thanks, Doris. Here's Insanity. Lawson defending. Stuckey against Irving. Pass to Insanity. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
And really, I like the fact that even with the big lead, they never coasted.
To me, that's a sign of a really good team, Greg, because you should always be playing against the game and yourself. I know there's an opponent out there, but when you have a lead, it's all about continuing to execute. Do what you do and stay true to that. And I like that aggressiveness and full speed ahead kind of attack that they have.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Cleveland.
You know, Clark, when you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Well, you said it all there, Kevin. They were lethal from behind the arc.
And so checking out their record tonight, that'll mark win number 32 overall.
And making the right plays when they needed to, closing out this club for the second time this season. This victory pushes their record to 2-0 with 2 games left to go against the Pacers.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Insanity. A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Lawson outside. Here's Gibson.
How about the excitement right now that he's playing the game with? I love it.
He capped that dunk off with some serious hang time on the rim.
I tell you what, he just couldn't contain himself on that one.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and the call will be against Ty Lawson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
To the paint, here's Fry, banked in off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 16.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of surge.
There's the pick. Here's Insanity. Misses the shot. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one.
Kevin, you got...
The 2K Sports postgame show. Freak.
Freak puts it all together. It's no contest to who the best player on the court is. He was outstanding tonight. His feel and understanding of the game were on display.
They asked an awful lot from him tonight offensively, and he delivered. When they needed a big bucket, he was the guy they turned to, and he delivered, like I said. I mean, this guy was unbelievable. He did not shy away from the moment.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope